If you have discovered this message, I want to tell you one thing with complete certainty. It is not an error in the computer system, nor a simple accident. It is the universe answering the question your soul quietly carried. There, in that place in your heart where you began to doubt, there is something you needed to receive today. Right at this moment, before your worry transforms into surrender, I know you have stayed silent. I know you have kept moving as if everything were finished, trying to convince yourself that you have already let go. Yet, deep inside you, there is a question that follows you everywhere. An absence of certainty that steals your peace. And this question about the future of this bond can only be answered by a higher design. The answer reaches you now, with a clarity you can no longer push aside. Release the thought that you are exaggerating what you feel. You are not manufacturing this strength. You do not love without reason, and you do not love alone. The connection that unites you with this person is real. A bond not constructed by the mind, but woven by the soul. It is not a passing emotion, but a profound truth. The core message you must hold within yourself is this. Today, the universe confirms that you must not stop. You are standing at the edge of an outcome that has long been prepared for both of you. You have no idea how much power is moving behind the scenes in your favor. That sense that something is about to shift was not a deception. The way this story endures within you, the fact that their name never truly leaves your thoughts, the way your heart keeps returning to the same place, this is not a sign of being trapped or a harmful pattern. It is a calling. It is a signal that cannot be invented, one that belongs to a purpose neither distance, nor time, nor circumstance can shatter. Therefore, the first essential truth to accept is this. Stop viewing the space between you as a failure. In reality, physical distance is only an illusion, for the energetic bond between you is more alive than ever. Your soul is in constant communication with theirs. You are joined by an invisible thread. The loneliness you experience is the mirror of the other person who feels your absence. That distance is the instrument fate chooses to use. This person carries your name deep within them. Even if they walk away or conceal themselves behind their fears, the universe perceives far beyond what people attempt to hide. So do not abandon what arrived in your life carrying such profound purpose. This love is not merely a mood. It comes from a far more sacred and elevated place. In the next few minutes, you will witness the first clear evidence that their soul is reaching out to you right now. But to truly understand it, you must first see what is unfolding in the invisible world. The key that keeps this story alive does not rest in what you do on the outside, but in your inner alignment. Stay grounded, not from urgency, but from the deep certainty that what belongs to you will not disappear. And what fate has united cannot be severed. Trust your inner knowing. That quiet voice telling you the love is still alive is the only truth you require right now. There is someone who truly loves you, someone who thinks of you far more often than they would ever reveal. And this is only the beginning. If you are still watching this, you are already part of the rare few who are willing to face what most people spend their entire lives running from. 97% of people scroll past content like this, not because it does not reach them, but because it reaches them too deeply. If this is already moving something inside you, subscribe to Carl Jung Psychology right now and turn on notifications. What you are about to hear does not just explain the hidden language of love and soul connection. It will permanently change how you see yourself. If you are ready to receive this truth into your life, drop a heart in the comments right now, because what follows will show you just how real this bond truly is. And now that you have seen the truth of your inner knowing, it is vital to move from doubt into certainty, into a direct view of the hidden reality that surrounds you every single day. Despite the silence and the distance, you are not walking alone. The strength you feel is not a deception, but a truth planted at the center of your being. If the universe has brought you together, crossed your paths, and placed within you a belief you cannot deny, it is because this purpose extends far beyond human logic. Perhaps you have felt that this connection demands more than what it seems to offer, or that you are holding on to something that appears to be quietly fading. That is a distortion of your perception. The truth is, you are being guided, and the universe would not plant a love of such magnitude in your heart only to leave you without a path forward. When your heart keeps returning to the same place, it is not because your mind deceives you. It is because there is a bond that does not rise from a fleeting impulse, but directly from the soul. This feeling is genuine, and this purpose cannot be eroded by silence or separation. The real question is, why does this story still breathe inside you? Why does their name not fade? Why does this connection refuse to break? The answer is straightforward, because it is more alive than you realize. What belongs to you on a higher level cannot simply vanish. What fate has united cannot be fractured by mistakes or pauses in time. Therefore, this feeling that persists inside you is not a weakness. It is your soul declaring that this love is yours. There is a profound difference between what your eyes observe and what your soul understands. What your eyes see is only the surface, a person who appears distant, cold, or indifferent. But the universe is telling you, do not be deceived by this outer layer. Inside, this person carries emotions that bear your name. Love of this nature does not always express itself in obvious ways. Sometimes it conceals itself, restrains itself, or shields itself out of terror of losing everything. This person thinks of you far more often than they would ever admit. They feel your absence, your presence, your silence. They notice when your name is spoken, when a memory of a shared conversation surfaces, or when they look at an image they cannot bring themselves to erase. They carry a hollow space they cannot explain. And even if you believe they have moved forward, they have not. If you think you mean nothing to them, you are mistaken. If you believe they have forgotten you, they have not. Certain feelings return without invitation. Certain memories ache, and specific signs follow them through their ordinary days. There are moments when they pause in the middle of an afternoon just to think of you. The universe has witnessed every single one of those moments. Let that truth settle into your heart. But let us examine something tangible. How can you truly recognize that this bond is actively working right now? If this person feels your absence, how does that show up in your life, in your body, in your daily awareness? The first genuine sign that this connection is alive and working is soul-to-soul communication. This person is not distant because they lack love for you, but because they do not yet know how to navigate the intensity of what they feel. Some souls love so profoundly that they become frightened by it, retreat suddenly, or create distance simply to find breath again. So while you question why everything appears to have gone still, the universe is showing you that in truth, nothing has stopped. On the contrary, this person's feelings are moving more powerfully than ever, only inwardly, in the hidden place where you cannot observe them, but where fate is already working in your favor. This inner movement has a direct effect on your energy and reveals itself through sensations you mistakenly interpret as ordinary stress or unexplained heaviness. When this person thinks of you consistently, their energy travels through the thread of the soul and finds you. It can appear as a sudden wave of sadness or a low mood with no identifiable cause in your everyday life. It is the ache of their longing for you, the echo of their regret entering your heart space. You believe it is your own sorrow. In truth, it is theirs. Another recurring sign is an unavoidable memory. In the most unexpected moments, their face or a shared experience appears in your mind with such vivid clarity that you go completely still. That is not coincidence. It is the universe revealing what your inner knowing has long understood. The connection is not broken within their heart. You are far more present inside them than you realize. If this is landing somewhere real within you right now, leave 1111 in the comments below. In Jungian depth psychology and across many spiritual traditions, 1111 marks the moment two separate energies begin moving toward alignment. If you sense that alignment beginning within you right now, let the universe know. This connection can also be felt physically, a gentle warmth or soft heat rising in your chest at the precise moments they think of you with tenderness. The energy of their love finds you. When they are overwhelmed with fear and inner conflict, you may experience a sudden hollow feeling in your stomach, as if your energy had been quietly pulled away. Another unmistakable sign is music. You unexpectedly hear a song you once shared, or a new melody surfaces that carries their presence with it. This is not random. It is the universe using sound as a bridge, a quiet reminder that the connection is alive, and that this person feels it far more deeply than they show. There are nights when they think of you before they sleep, and days when a memory of you tightens something in their chest. Even when they remain silent in an attempt to appear unaffected, The universe sees the truth they cannot speak aloud. Therefore, if your inner knowing has been growing louder recently, if you feel something is shifting on a higher level, even on the days you resolved to let go, listen to that feeling. It is not a sign of being stuck. It is a sign of deep awareness. The universe is showing you through small, quiet signs that this love still lives, that unseen threads connect your hearts, and that feelings travel without words. The love this person holds for you cannot simply be extinguished. It is a love that wrestles against itself, that attempts to make sense of the complexity, that fights against what it cannot ultimately resist. Your existence has left an imprint on their soul so profound that they cannot fully put it into words, even to themselves. And that is precisely why you must not give up. Now, if something in you has been quietly waiting for exactly these words, press like right now, because this message did not arrive in your path by coincidence. The Carl Jung Psychology community was built for the people who are willing to look past the surface and see what is genuinely real. If that is you, you belong here. We have already established that your feeling is not an illusion, but a confirmed truth, evidenced by the energy that flows between you. Yet the deeper question rises: why is this bond so resilient that neither time nor distance can dissolve it? The answer rests in what is known as a soul contract, a spiritual agreement established long before either of you arrived in this lifetime. You must understand that this connection is no accident. It was never simply a meeting or a fleeting attraction that disappears at the first difficulty. This bond is the result of a greater design, a soul pact formed long ago, before you encountered one another in this world. It is a contract of growth and shared purpose. When two souls are bound by the architecture of fate, the energy does not permit a permanent separation until the lesson of that encounter is fully received. That is why every attempt on both sides to release or forget ultimately fails. And that is the very proof that this is a true and lasting connection. What is built by human will can fracture. What is woven by fate endures. The universe would never allow an essential component of your growth to be lost simply because one of you grew afraid. The love you feel for this person is not an emotion that distance can extinguish. It does not arise from a human choice, but from a higher one. The reason their name does not leave your inner world, despite every effort to clear it, is because your soul honors this contract. It is a deep anchor binding you to this truth. When the connection persists, when the memory continues returning, it is because the universe is consistently confirming the reality of this bond. It is the way fate communicates, saying to you, "Remain steady. This belongs to me. I govern the timing." There is something essential to understand about the design of fate. Within it, there is no disorder, only necessary pauses. The universe would never place you in a position where your heart endures pain without meaning behind it. If there is silence now, it is not the ending. It is a phase of restoration. Fate is working on this person so they may return to you more complete and more certain. It does not wish to bring you someone who is only partially prepared, nor does it want you to remain suspended in anxiety. That is precisely why the bond does not shatter. It evolves and rests. But the essence of the connection endures, ensuring that you will find one another again at the right moment. What feels like an unbearable weight is in truth exactly the time this person needs to repair their own broken places and honor this soul contract with the level of growth it requires. The silence that confuses and aches within you is not an absence of feeling. On a higher level, it is an excess of it. To understand why this person has retreated, we must look honestly at what is happening inside them. This person is experiencing an intensity they do not yet know how to carry. You, through your soul connection, have the inner capacity to understand the depth of this bond. They, however, have not yet arrived at that level of clarity. The magnitude of this love, the force of this connection, and the certainty that you are the person they have been searching for have created a kind of internal disruption within them. Their silence is a symptom of profound fear of vulnerability. Like a wounded animal that retreats to heal, they have gone inward to restore themselves, to make sense of what they feel, and to protect themselves from something that seems too large to hold. This withdrawal is their attempt to find meaning within what they experience. They believe that distance, silence, and a refusal to acknowledge the bond could reduce its force and return a sense of control to them. But the universe is clear. This behavior is a misperception, not proof of absent love. Silence is the sound of their fear. And this fear is so immense precisely because the connection with you is the most genuine thing they have ever encountered. They are not afraid of you. They are afraid of the sheer magnitude of their own heart. They fear that if they surrender completely, the potential pain of loss would be too vast to endure. So they choose to pull back before the bond deepens further. They are now at war with themselves, between their human side, the wounded voice that commands them to protect and withdraw, and their soul, the voice that carries your name and aches to be near. Silence is the ground where this war is fought. Yet, the universe is never still. Inside this quiet, a movement of extraordinary power is beginning. One this person cannot ultimately avoid. Fate arranges circumstances that continuously remind them of what they have paused. The absence of your energy feels to them like an aching hollow that nothing else can satisfy. Every attempt to fill that void with other distractions or other people only makes clearer to them how irreplaceable this connection truly is. Therefore, when you are tempted to interpret their silence as a lack of love, pause. Silence is evidence of their inner struggle. It is the heart being guided by the universe to mend old wounds before it can meet you the way you deserve to be met. To restore the bond and allow fate its full work, you must see what they are truly fighting against. Their distance is not indifference. It is a wall constructed over many years. A wall the universe is now dismantling, quietly and with precision. This wall is the greatest obstacle standing between them and genuine openness. A love so deep and so real acts as a mirror of their own inner light. For souls that carry past wounds, seeing themselves reflected in such honest light can feel terrifying. In those moments, the wall reacts, attempting to guard them from a pain long past but not fully healed. The true source of their fear is not in the future, but in the past, in the terror that this bond could end in loss. That is why the universe is guiding them through an inner process, a sacred reckoning in which they must face their fears and release their oldest wounds. This phase of silence and solitude is essential for them to see their own shadows, heal their injuries, and let go of what no longer serves them. The universe is removing their ability to escape, compelling them to look within and meet the truth of their feelings. This difficult passage is not a punishment, it is a purification, a path leading them toward releasing what has held them captive. When they return, it will not be from desperation, but from wholeness. You are both a healing force and a profound test for them. Their walls resist, but their soul recognizes that the love you carry is too powerful to continue living in denial. And this period of separation is not only for them, because while the universe works on their fears, it is simultaneously healing yours. You are learning to love without losing yourself, to remain at peace without requiring their presence, to trust even when the evidence seems absent. Fate is refining you both, making them more courageous and making you more still. When the moment of reunion arrives, let it emerge from peace, not from longing. All of this builds toward one powerful turning point. The universe has shown you that reunion is already written. But the speed of its arrival depends entirely on the clarity of your trust. Doubt delays, certainty accelerates. Every wave of fear or urgency signals that you are not yet fully open to receive what is already yours. But when you settle into certainty, your energy becomes magnetic. It draws without effort. It pulls without force. Speak your trust aloud, because words carry vibration, and vibration reshapes reality. When you declare with a full heart, "My soul trusts in the design of fate," you transmit a clear and unmistakable signal to the universe. This act of trust is not merely a daily habit, it is a transformation of your inner frequency. You dissolve the chains of doubt and open the door to what has been waiting. From this moment forward, your role is not simply waiting, it is releasing. The law of attraction teaches that magnetism arises from calm. Those who chase push away. Those who trust draw in. If you attempt to force the connection through anxiety, you create energetic resistance. But when you release, you remain open. Letting go does not mean abandoning love. It means trusting that it will return to you freely and at precisely the right moment. To truly practice this, you must stop pursuing this person in your thoughts. Pursuing is not only a physical action, it is the endless mental searching, the compulsive checking, the waiting for messages, the directing of all your focus outward toward them. Every time you do this, you direct your energy into a space of lack. The soul path of release asks you to bring your energy home, back to your own center, back into your life, your growth, your peace. When you begin to feel whole without needing their confirmation, you become magnetic. The universe perceives you as settled, certain of your path, and radiant in your own power. This signal carries one unmistakable message: I am complete, and what belongs to me will find me. This inner state is precisely what the other soul senses when it seeks light. Your peace creates a pull that naturally draws them back. Once you stop transmitting pressure, the true soul connection begins to work freely, unobstructed. They do not return out of obligation. They return because your energy has grown so luminous that their soul has no choice but to move toward yours once more. That is the deeper purpose of releasing, not to push away, but to draw near. If this truth is reaching something real inside you right now, type 777 in the comments. Across depth psychology, numerology, and spiritual traditions, 777 carries the frequency of alignment, the moment when inner truth and outer reality begin to move together. If you feel that alignment beginning within you, let the universe see it. Drop 777 and watch how many souls in this community are standing exactly where you are standing. But to fully understand why the universe chose this path, we must ask, if the bond is this profound, why was such a painful separation allowed? Because this separation is not a punishment. It is a preparation, not a penalty, but a refinement, so that when this love is fully expressed, it rests on a foundation that cannot be shaken. If you are hearing these words right now, it is because the universe wants to remind you of one deeply simple truth. The bond you carry is far stronger than time, distance, or circumstance. Every pause, every silent stretch, every space between you and this person is not a loss. It is a preparation. You may feel a restlessness, wondering whether the connection is quietly slipping away. But hear this clearly. The universe does not waste a single moment of your energy. Every thought you send, every feeling you hold, every hope you nurture in silence is a signal, a thread that reaches across unseen dimensions and keeps the bond breathing. Think about the times their memory appeared unexpectedly. A song, a single word, a glance at a photograph you were not even looking for. That is not coincidence. That is soul-to-soul communication. That invisible thread is pulling. That quiet inner certainty is truth. And even when your mind tries to dismiss it, your soul never will. Some may ask, why is it so hard? Why does it hurt this deeply? Pain is not your adversary. It is the confirmation that the love you are destined to experience is real, and that its depth surpasses anything ordinary understanding can contain. This pause you are moving through is like the hour before dawn. Shadows linger, yet light waits just behind them, prepared to break through completely. In these moments, your role is clear. Hold your calm, Deepen your inner world. Do not chase. Do not force. Because the universe moves when you release, not when you demand. Trust that what is destined cannot be destroyed by human doubt or human fear. When you nourish your own soul, when you grow fully into yourself, you become a living magnet for the energy you wish to call forward. And know this, while you are growing, the other person is also moving through their own path. Their silence may feel like absence, but it is the work of the Spirit. Their heart is wrestling with its own fears, its own walls, and like you, they are being prepared to meet this connection at the highest possible level. Do not measure love by action alone. Love often conceals itself in stillness. Love often works silently in ways that cannot be seen or explained. When you feel a sudden warmth in your chest, a gentle pull in your heart, or a thought of them arising without any invitation, that is the evidence. That is the universe confirming the bond is alive, vibrant, and moving toward completion. Even when you cannot see the full path ahead, release the need to control its direction. Release the fear that it is unfolding too slowly. The soul of this connection does not operate according to your calendar. It operates according to readiness. When both hearts are fully aligned, when both souls are grounded and whole, the meeting will arrive in a way that leaves no room for doubt, no trace of fear, and no shadow of hesitation. And even now, in the quiet of your life, the signals are present. Small signs, gentle nudges, recurring numbers in unexpected places, dreams that move through you in the stillness of night. Open your awareness to them. They are soft confirmations that the work of fate, of soul, of love, is already in motion. Your trust is what turns the wheel. Your peace is what clears the path. So today, take one deep breath. Place your hands over your heart. Feel the truth that lives there. You are connected. You are remembered. You are wanted. And no amount of space, silence, or uncertainty can ever sever what the universe has woven for you. The next step is simple but powerful. Center yourself. Strengthen your faith. Build your calm. Shine your own light. And know with absolute certainty that every step you take in clarity and strength pulls the other soul closer to the reunion that was written long before either of you arrived here. Your love is not ordinary. Your bond is not casual. It is a sacred thread that no human mistake, no fear, and no distraction can sever. And when you align with your inner certainty, when you honor the journey of both hearts, the return comes naturally, powerfully, and completely. The universe is listening. Your soul is heard. And the love that was planted in your heart will always bloom at the perfect moment in the perfect way. Before you move on from this, leave one word in the comments below. One word that describes what you felt while watching this. Your words carry energy, and when this community speaks together, something real shifts in the field between us. And if you want to go deeper, If you are ready to understand the psychology behind why souls connect, separate, and find their way back, subscribe to Carl Jung Psychology. Every video here is a step further into the truth most people are too afraid to face. The journey is waiting for you. Trust, release, and know you are never alone in this.